More!
Lunch break!
I got soup noodles today.
Different.
Noodle soup. Why did I get noodles? Because I want long life.
Can I have one long life?
You can have as many long lives as you want.
I just need one long life.
Happy Lunar New Year.
Yay.
It's great because we always get to celebrate the Western, what's the calendar?
Gregorian.
New Year?
Gregorian calendar.
And then we get to celebrate New Year's twice.
Yeah, I mean technically anyone can celebrate the Lunar New Year.
Can't wait to start my New Year's resolutions.
That's funny actually.
You get a whole
You,
month
you gave
lag.
yourself like a test run for the
Yeah.
last like 3 weeks.
There's like a grace period, but it's always a fun time of year. It's like more of the cultural aspect. For the Western New Year, we do fireworks and the ball drop. But for Lunar New Year, we have our own set of traditions. I guess the one that's most known is like the Zodiacs, right? So we talked about Zodiacs last year, but it's a brand new cast. This year, it's the year of the Rooster. Is that right? But I'm curious what you guys are and if you fit your characteristics, like the known traits that those animals are. Jen, why don't you start us off?
I'm the year of the Doge.
Doge.
You know what?
I don't know the traits of the dog. But
Really?
What kind of dog would you be?
That's what I was gonna ask. Like,
The
cause
Doge.
That dog.
just like
yes.
constantly
Shiba.
like trolling
Or
people.
Corgi.
We should look up your traits. There you go.
Here, while she's looking that up, I guess I'll share mine. I was born in the year of the monkey. I don't know the traits. I feel like
What?
I feel like I've looked them up, but then there's like so many different websites now.
But they don't change.
Yeah, we're both
I think
we're both monkeys.
Yeah. Technically, Chris, you're the year of the monkey because you were born in January, so it still falls within the Lunar New Year.
Still falls
right?
in Lunar New Year. I think monkeys are supposed to be known as intelligent but also cunning. Yeah.
And really good looking and really nice.
Yeah.
Very broad shoulders.
They're very strong, very confident in
Tell
oneself.
us more about yourselves.
But we can also be like mischievous.
Those are all such desirable traits. Do you agree? Do you think that is?
I'm not a big follower of these like Zodiac or astrology because I feel they're all written in a way of they're one thing, but they can also be the exact opposite.
They're written like
you know?
fortune cookies.
It's like they're either very this or very that.
They're all self-fulfilling prophecies.
Yeah.
Like you kind of cater your own personality to, and you're like, I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
Right? I looked at predictions from last year, and I looked at them recently. They're pretty accurate
Really?
for mine. Yeah.
I think it's situational too, right? Like the times that you're going to look for those things, you're like in a time of like you need answers.
You're gonna find the answers out of what is given.
Whenever you're looking for what your astrological sign or zodiac is, it means that you have a question, you're uncertain, you're like troubled, so you need support. You need positive reinforcement, right? And these things are always kind of great for that. Who decides, right? Who decides it's gonna be great for this?
I know.
And you would think that like this year of the rooster, it should be the best for the rooster, right? Is that
No,
that
I
goes
don't
without
think so.
saying?
I heard like if it's your year, it's usually a year that you have to be a little more careful.
That's very Asian. Lunar New Year is really cool because it encapsulates a lot of the different Asian cultures. I think we talked a lot about Chinese New Year last time, which isn't the only one. It might be very well known, but there's a whole different side. Like there's the Vietnamese culture, there's Tet, right? And we have people to speak about that.
Hey. Vietnamese represent.
So yeah, what is educate us?
Okay, well, Vietnamese New Year. There's so much.
Okay, how do you celebrate it?
I think it's very similar to Chinese New Year, but there are little things. I'm not sure if you guys do it as well. Like maybe decorations might be different. Like we do a lot of trees with like yellow blossoms, fruit trees, chrysanthemums. Very bright and happy.
Sounds about right.
I think the food is really different.
Oh,
Food-wise, it definitely be
Vietnamese, there's, like,
the
rice
most
cakes.
distinction.
Yeah.
I wish I knew more about the Lunar New Year cultures actually. Like I can't really compare. I'm not the best person to compare because growing up, we have certain things that stick with us. For me, it was like kind of general. It's like it's family time. My parents weren't big on decorating, but I knew other people that were, and it was really festive all the time. I think I would have a lot more red in my wardrobe if my family celebrated Lunar New Year more. But the food's always good. What are you, Benson?
I think I'm the same when you say like kind of general because in my case I'm ethnically Chinese, but my family's from Vietnam. So we kind of have this like middle in between Chinese New Year and Lunar New Year or Tet. For me, it's always sorry. For me, it's always kind of been like the same thing. So there's not really like a clear line between the two. Because like, you know, I have a lot of Chinese family members and a lot of Vietnamese family members.
That's cool.
So we just kind of like mix it all together.
Yeah. So
you're. I was like, you do lion dancing.
Oh yeah. That's huge.
I do lion dancing. I started that maybe when I was about 9 years old, and I've been doing that every year, every Lunar New Year since. It's been really fun to kind of have that connection with the culture and be able to kind of share that with the community.
Honestly, that's one of my favorite parts of Lunar New Year. Like as a kid, watching those lion dancers, it's super cool.
They're just cool and jump. They get to like wear those cool pants,
Yeah.
right? Because they're legs.
When you're not wearing the headpiece.
Yeah, they still
just
look cool.
walking around.
Yeah, because they're like baggy and like.
Really?
I thought it was
I looked
cool.
like a clown.
No, I thought it was cool, and then the way they eat that cabbage,
Lettuce.
it looks so good.
they eat it because like I also did line dance too, but when they eat it, it's literally like they're like spitting out the lettuce.
Represents money.
Oh my God, wait.
Represents,
as
yeah,
money.
represents
There's
money.
2 of you.
Wait.
Performance.
So, were you the head or the tail?
I've done both, but
He
usually
goes both.
But usually the lighter person is supposed to
Right.
do the head.
So we can make a Wong Fu lion dance team out of you guys.
Yes.
Is what I'm hearing.
You did dragon dance as well, right?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit.
Yeah. Dragon dance is also pretty cool.
The
You
poles.
were, the poles. And it was pretty cool in the community because like what happens is you weren't seen as kind of an adult until you could like carry it. And it was like definitely something like, oh, wow, you're old enough to now run around with the dragon.
I think it's awesome that there's an untapped resource here that is waiting to be tapped.
For you guys, is clothing like significant during this time?
A lot of red.
Eh.
That doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
That's like clearly like maroon.
It's red. Maroon
I mean,
is
it's very
a shade
nice.
of red.
Oh, can you give me that bowl?
There we go.
I feel very.
You're the monkey. You're the
It's Doctor
monkey.
Who.
You're the monkey from Aladdin.
Actually, you guys are the monkeys.
I brought up clothing because for us, we wear the aoyai, which is the very long tunic. And that's something that's like really strong aspect to Lunar New Year that I think about.
It's true. Like my Vietnamese friends, I see like during Lunar New Year, I see them all in their
I love
traditional.
it.
It's really
Makes me so
cool.
happy.
I wish that I was more exposed to that when I was younger, but
Believe when I was younger, I hated it.
really,
Because I did not want to wear these and like I was being forced to put on like this outfit
Yeah.
and like the headpiece and everything. But now like I think it's really cool.
yeah, it's nice when you can look back on things that you didn't like and then have a newfound respect for them. But it's an interesting topic because what would you tell your kids to do? What things of Lunar New Year would you pass on to your family, or do you want to?
You know, I've thought about this. It's like it's hard because like, well, for me anyways, like my parents being immigrants, it's interesting to be that generation gap. Like, how would you pass that on to the next generation? And I feel like I'm not educated enough, and I want to be.
Lion dance.
I'd like to keep lion dance within my family. I think the challenge is that it's one of those things that it feels like it's kind of fizzling out, but it also reaches its popularity only around New Year's.
Yeah.
So it's tough to kind of keep the involvement there, but I think that this is something that I really want to keep like a part of my life and hopefully part of my kids' life.
I'm gonna hold you accountable to that. I'm gonna knock on your door one day, and little Bensons will come out with their little lion and do it. I'm like, oh, good, Benson kept his promise. What about you, Chris? What things would you?
I would definitely have my kids like learn the language, and I think through that it also introduces the cultural component with it. Red envelopes and like decorating the house, and a lot of these rituals that you do prior to New Year's, like cleaning the house, get your hair cut. Don't get it on New Year's. So,
Yeah.
okay.
I think we all have our own versions of of Lunar New Year, and they all kind of got desaturated a little bit. Like it's not the full, hyped up version, which is totally fine. I think it's a great chance for us to learn more about it so that we can keep it alive. I did a dragon dance, and I did dragon boat. So I would love for
What is this?
It's
Secret
fun.
talent.
I would love for them to get into that only if they wanted to. Shout out to the Mills High School Dragon Dance team and also the UCSD Dragon Boat team. But I think for Lunar New Year, I would want them to spend time with my parents, my family, because I didn't get a lot of opportunities to do things with my my grandparents, and I feel like that's a moment where you can really connect with them. It's hard to talk to such like an older generation, but at that moment in time, it's a great reason to get to know them better. So I want my kids to know my parents, so that little Wesleys and little Jens and Bensons and Chris's could all, you know, be one happy family.
It's all about the family.
Yeah. So I know that we only covered a little bit of our experiences from Lunar New Year. I'm sure you guys have very different experiences.
Be sure in the comments below to share with us all the traditions and like family stuff that you guys do during New Year's.
Yeah, and you know, maybe we'll look at those, and those are things we'll pick up for next year. But stay tuned, guys. We got.
Before we leave, so you know the holiday is all about respecting our elders and right. So I wanted to give you guys something.
What?
What?
Wait, what?
Happy New Year!
What?
It goes this way too?
Wait.
I
Well,
didn't know it goes this way.
Actually, yeah. For me, my parents encouraged me to give it to my grandparents. As well.
Oh.
Whoa.
This
I'm
is
not-
No, the older you get.
this is new to me because
It's always it was always the older generation giving
You
it.
go.
yeah, I was told that you're not supposed to till you're married.
Two hands.
Yeah.
Two hands.
Wow, this
In the
is
back.
so cool.
You
I
go.
bet everyone's so
And
jealous
ball-
that they're not.
Dude.
Ballin this year. You should check
Whoa,
out what's inside.
Baymax.
It's the year of the Baymax, guys. This is awesome. Jen, thank you so much.
Thank you, Jen.
You should open it.
Oh,
We're
how-
not supposed to open it in front of you.
Let's just see.
We're-
Okay, I'll turn
Turn around.
we're breaking all the rules right now, guys. This is exactly what I wanted. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Yes. What am I gonna use this for?
There's 3 green milk teas right there.
If you guys haven't watched this short, check it out. It's an offline episode.
All right. Anyway, see you guys next week.
And
Bye.
yeah, Happy New Year. 新年快乐。
新年快乐. Bye.